Eighth chapter, first canto. Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veswamiti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veswamiti Namine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंदा. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंदा. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitude and also make many prayers to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a good opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada, his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
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 हरे कृष्णा. We are doing Bhagavath Katha, Canto 1, Chapter 8, from verse 51 onwards. I shall repeat the sloka, verse 3 times slowly. Please repeat along with me. Thereafter, I shall do the narration. Strinam Maddata Bandhunam Droho Yo Ashva Ihotiha योतिताः कर्मभिः ग्रहमेधि ऐहि नाहं कल्पो व्यापोहितं स्त्रीणां मद्दाता बन्धूनां द्रोहो यो अशावा हिहोतितः कर्मभिः गहमेरि ऐहि नाहं कल्पो व्यापोहितं स्त्रीणां मद्दाता बन्धूनां द्रोहो यो असावा इहोतितः कर्मभिः गहमेधिया नाहं कल्पो व्यापोहितं स्त्रीणां मद्दात बन्धूनां द्रोहो यो अश्व इहोतितः कर्मभिः गहमेधियै नाहं कल्पो व्यापोहितम्. Word to word meaning of this verse is Strinam of the women, Mat by me, Ataha Bandhunam of the friends who were killed, Droha enmity, Yaha that, Asho all those, Iha herewith, Uchitaha has accrued, Karma Bihi by dint of work, Gahamediyaha by persons engaged in material welfare, na never, aham I, kalpaha can expect, vyapohitam undoing the same. This verse is told by Vijay after the Kurukshetra war when Krishna was leaving for Dwaraka. First, Kunti had cried before Krishna to give sufferings. Later, Draupadi, Subhadra, everybody they came. They also gave their own message to Krishna. Then, in the end, when Krishna was about to depart, Dharmaraja was weeping. He got in the battle, he won the battle. After winning the battle, generally what we do, if we get something good, this thing, we celebrate by holding a lot of parties and other things. He got the entire world, he became the emperor, but in spite of that one, he is not happy, he was weeping. Why means because of his, to become an emperor, he killed innocent people, 4 crores 60 lakhs, out of which only some 40, 50 lakhs may be good, bad people, but all of them were innocent people who were serving as servants of them. They were doing only their services, but they were all killed. So he was weeping because not only they were killed, all their wives became helpless. They are not under anybody's protection. They don't have protection. That's the reason he was weeping. So the narration is, I have killed many friends of women, and I have thus caused enmity to such an extent that it is not possible to undo it by material welfare work. What happens when we, all are his friends only earlier, when Rasuya Yaga was performed, all the kings all over the world, they became his kings under him, ruling or their kingdom under Yudhishthira as emperor. And same, there are also friends in the Kaurava side, all of them were relatives, they are own brothers, they were all killed by making these women widows. What's happening is, one is they are getting married to different people. Varna Sankara is taking place. They can't already, because they have become widows. Nobody will come forward to marry them. So whomever they get married. That Varna Sankara happens. Conversions happen. Whenever woman marries a person belongs to other caste, she becomes belongs to that caste. Whereas supposing a son marries a woman from other caste, here what's happening in the present days, no, intercaste marriage is okay. Here boys who marry girls from Muslims or Christians, they should come to our this thing. But otherwise these people, they are getting converted to Christian Muslim. That is wrong. As per the scriptures, a Brahmin can marry from all the 4 castes. He can marry from a Brahmin community, he can marry from a Kshatriya, he can marry from a Vaishya, he can marry from a Shudra. And the brides who come from that caste, they become forward class. But otherwise what they are doing is, they marry the women, they take that thing only to claim that they are backward class, they want reservations and all those things. For that purpose they are doing. Otherwise it is a wrong procedure. Again, Kshatriya can marry from all the 3 varnas. Vaishya can marry from all the 3 varnas. Shudra, if Shudra groom, if he marries a woman from any of their caste, that woman becomes backward, like that. So the scripture. So here what is happening, when all the men were killed in the battle, this man, one is he can't avoid that Varna Sankara. Other one, though he is making lot of welfare schemes for them, for the widows, he is making lot of welfare schemes. What's happening is, he can't get back their own husbands who were died in this thing. He can't undo the work. That is what he is telling. It is not possible to undo it by material welfare work. He might give lot of wealth and other things, but in what way it will help them? Not only husbands, their children, grandchildren also died in the battlefield. In the battlefield, they were also brave warriors. They also fought in the battle. They also died. Totally, they are left with without any protection. The Grahamidis are those whose only business is to perform welfare work for the sake of material prosperity. We are actually Grihasthas. As a householders, we should always think about the prosperity of the entire living beings, not just human beings, entire living beings. By offering food to dog, milk to cat, and to the birds, some this thing. Again today, now it's dangerous to put grains for pigeons. Pigeons is very dangerous. You get infection. Not only if it shit off, it falls on us. Even the air gets polluted. And even inhaling that one, we becomes asthma patients. So many that we can't feed them. We should avoid them feeding pigeons. But otherwise, we should not only helping human beings by monetarily or physically, morally, whatever it is. Again, when you help monetarily, you have to think of for what he is using. If the other person who is taking charity from us or some loan or thing, if he is using for a good purpose and is following the righteous path, we should be happy. But if he takes for the purpose of some doing wrong things, we should never finance that fellow. We should not help. If whatever sins he commits, we become the shareholder. For his punya, we won't get any single fraction of it. But papa, we get share in it. That fellow will also suffer, we will also suffer. So we need Grahamedis are persons because out of desires to fulfill desires with selfishness, they do all the activities to fulfill their desires. To fulfill this they do. So they are called as Grahamedis. For the work of sake of material prosperity. Such material prosperity is sometimes hampered by sinful activities. They might, they might loot somebody. They might kill them, injure them. All these things are wrong activities. So it is all sin. Such material prosperity is sometimes hampered by sinful activities. For materialist is sure to commit sins, even unintentionally in the course of discharging material duties. When we are performing our karma, whatever action, karma is nothing but action, duty. When we perform that one, directly or indirectly, we are committing so many sins. So we have to be very careful while performing, and we should only follow dharma path. When you follow dharma path, like Nala, the Yudhishthira, Pandavas, Draupadi, everyone suffered. Even when you follow dharma path, you will suffer. But in future you will prosper. After the Kurukshetra war, Dharmaraja, he lost everything. In the war, nobody gained any wealth. They got the kingdom to rule. But for ruling the kingdom, they need some money. Wealth should be there for all the welfare activities. They did not have. Only by the blessings of the Krishna, again they got the wealth. They went to Gandhamala Parvata in Himalayas, where their earlier generations, Vrishaparva, Rakshasa, his daughter was married to Pururava. And all Pandavas belonged to that Pururava family. Sharmeshti was the daughter of Vrishaparva Rakshasa. From Vrishaparva gave lot of wealth to Sharmishta. All those were hidden in Gandhamala Parvata underneath. Underground it was hidden. So Krishna tells, you go there, you send your other brothers. Dharmaraja will be there only in Hastinapura. You send your other brothers, they'll go and get the wealth. Like that he acquired more than the wealth what he lost. Only it's all because of only Krishna's blessings. Thereafter, he ruled for 36 years. 36 years, giving all food facilities, health facilities, medical free, education free, everything free. Like that, he took welfare of all the people for their prosperity in the entire world. Not only in this Bharat country where Hastinapura today, Delhi is the capital. Not just that one, the entire world, because he was the emperor. He need to help everybody. So, for the material sure to commit sins unintentionally in the course of discharging material duties. To get relief from such sinful reactions, the Vedas prescribe several kinds of sacrifices. It is said that in Vedas that by performing the Ashwamedha Yajna, one can get relief from even Brahmahatya. Suppose, what is Brahmahatya? Brahmahatya means not that somebody going and killing Chaturmukha Brahma. That is impossible. It is not, we cannot even think in the mind to kill Brahma. But otherwise, killing any Brahmana or killing a cow, it is equal to Brahmahatya. It is equal to Brahmahatya. So, that sin can be erased. If one person performs Hare Krishna, you can sit and have darshan and continue in the pravachana. So, when one performs Ashwamedha Yaga, in Ashwamedha Yaga, what happens is they leave a healthy, intelligent horse. It will go all alone, all around the world where it has to go. And a group of army will follow that horse where it is going. If some other king or somebody tries to hold that horse, first they need to fight with these people, win over them. Then only they can take the horse. But otherwise, these army people, they are very strong. They will protect the horse and defeat the other opposite people. Like that, it will go all around the marked area and comes back. Nobody will be there to hold it and take it. It goes itself. that much intelligence will be there in the horse. And after it comes, they sacrifice the horse. But in those days, now it is not possible. In those days, they were creating more horse, number of horses. They were sacrificing one unhealthy horse to produce more healthy horses, like that. That was the Ashwamedha Yaga, and in this Kali Yuga it is not possible. One of them from Hyderabad, he tried to do that one, but he himself died. It was about 40 years ago. It was 40 years ago he has performed the Ashwamedha Yaga. But before completing that, he died. He himself died. He was an industrialist from Hyderabad. He had an industry in Mashrabad area. So he performed. We know personally the Grahamedis to get relief of such sinful reactions, the Vedas prescribe several kinds of sacrifices. That is, the Ashwamedha is one of them. So Dharmaraja, after getting all the wealth, during his lifetime, he performed 3 Ashwamedha Yagas. One Ashwamedha Yaga, now even before Krishna goes back to Dwaraka, he performs the Ashwamedha Yagas. So even before that, Krishna takes all, because Dharmaraja is weeping a lot. To console him, even Krishna could not console him. At that time, he takes all the Pandavas to Bhishma Pitamaha to explain about him. Yudhishthira Maharaja performed this Ashwamedha Yajna, but he thinks that even by performing such yajna, it is not possible to get relief from the great sins committed. Because what's happening is, when he performs the Ashwamedha Yajna, already 18 days great war has taken place. Now by performing Ashwamedha Yajna, what's happening is, some people, they try to hold the horse. Instead of developing friendship, again they develop enmity, they fight with the, again so many people are killed. Dharmaraja performs 3 Ashwamedha Yaga. Rama, during his avatara time on the earth, he performed 100 Ashwamedha Yagnas. 100. And the last one was when Sita Mata, she left to the original abode, and that time Rama also leaves after completing the, and during that 100th Ashwamedha Yoga only, before, for all the 19 Ashwamedha Yaga, Sita was there. For anybody to perform any yajna, a couple is a must. Both husband and wife, they should take Diksha and perform the yajna. Because Sita was not there, Krishna made a golden deity of Sita, made the Sita, that golden Sita, to sit beside him and perform the yajna. When Sita also sends invitation to her, along with to all sages, she will be with Valmiki Maharshi in his ashrama. Will send there also. Sita will also come, because she will have a doubt whether Rama is, because yajna should be performed only along with the wife. She was worried whether Rama got married again, because she is separated. Like that. She comes over there. Then she sees, before she coming only, she knows that it is golden Sita. Because Valmiki Maharshi gives her a divine vision, though she herself is a Lakshmi Devi. She does not need separate vision, but she is in the human form. So in the human form, she is weeping, thinking about the Rama, Rama, Rama. So in that circumstances, Valmiki Maharshi gives her a divine vision through which she sees that the golden Sita is there beside Rama while performing the yajna. And when she, like that, after she comes visiting this place, and Rama again, he wanted to Sita to come back, but she will never come back because the second time. So instead of that, she will go away into the earth crust where Bhudevi will be there, because she in the Bhudevi's lap, along with Bhudevi, she will go back to Godhead. And anyone killed, they are freshly enmity is created, and thus a chain of actions and reactions increases. Because Ashwamedha Yaga, I told you earlier, again enmity will create, again so many people will die. So in that, we contact even by thousands of Ashwamedha Yagna, it is same thing. The way of work, karma is like that. It creates an action, one action and another reaction. simultaneously, thus increases the chain of material activities binding the performer in the material bondage. If you try to do something, you get the result. For every action, there is a reaction. Hydrogen mixes with oxygen, it becomes water. But we cannot do like that. Practically for water requirements, we can't do. But in the lab, we can do. Like that, many products, nitrogen peroxide, so many chemicals are, lakhs and lakhs of chemicals are there. Everything they are, because reaction of two products, again new product is performed. That's the reaction. So for every, to fulfill every desire, there will be some action and reaction will be there. So it increases the chain of material activities. Binding the performance of the material. In the Bhagavad Gita, in the 9th chapter, 26th, 9th Adhyaya, 27th and 28th Shloka, the remedy suggested that such actions and reactions of the path work can be checked only by the work is done on behalf of the Supreme Lord. Out of 700 shlokas, some 570 shlokas or something is spoken by Krishna himself. Few of them are spoken by Arjuna, few of them only one shloka by Dhritarashtra and few by Sanjaya. Like that, some 700 shlokas are there. In these 700 shlokas, Krishna Paramatma has at least in 40 shlokas, he has clearly mentioned, I am the Supreme God, I am the controller for everything, all the universes. You surrender unto me with full faith. I will remove all your hurdles and I will take care of you in this Ihaloka, in this on the earth planet, and take care of you, as well as shall grant you moksha, liberation. That is what he tells. The remedy says that such reactions and real path of work can be checked only when work is done. So, in the name of whatever action you do, maybe you are a student or the others are working, having business, all those things. For getting good results, you surrender to Krishna. You tell, oh Krishna, I am performing this duty only for the purpose of your service. At your lotus feet, I am doing this service at your lotus feet. Just tell that and do your work, remembering him many times. Whenever you get time, at that time you remember him. Oh Krishna, I am doing this work for you. Like that you do your own actions. So when it is done like that one, definitely we will be successful our life as well as we will get moksha. The battle of Kurukshetra was actually fought by the will of Supreme Lord Krishna, as it is version. Because this Kurukshetra war has taken place, and all these 4 crore 60 lakhs people who died, it's only because of the Krishna's decision. It's not Pandava's decision or Duryodhana's decision to fight each other and win over. So it was only Krishna's decision. And when Arjuna refuses to fight on the first day of this thing, it's not that he is a coward. In the Virat Parva, Arjuna alone, he fought with the same Kauravas, defeating them, he protected the cows of the Kauravas. But here, that was war between Virat Maharaja and Kauravas, not between Pandavas and Kauravas. That is the reason he left them unconscious without killing the Kauravas. Whereas here this fighting is between the Pandavas and Kauravas. It is for the purpose of gaining the kingdom by either of them. So it was for their own purpose. For that reason he says, in the opposite side, I see my grandfather Bhishma is there, my uncles are there, acharyas are there, gurus are there, my brothers are there, friends are there. I can't kill them. It's not that he's covered like Uttara. Even Uttara was not covered. At that time he had made like that. But again the father of the war, before he dies, Uttara dies on the first day itself. Before he dies, he kills 20,000 people. He kills 20,000 people and then only he dies. So, but Arjuna says, I can't kill my relatives and friends. Then only Krishna says, what is that you are doing like a coward? You are not a coward. You have all strength. You can fight. And you are fighting for the purpose of killing them, not for your purpose. You are killing them for my purpose. You are only nimitta. Just you are there only for my sake. It's my orders. You are not killing any one of them. Everybody are killed by me only. because he is the creator, he is the owner. He can protect anybody he desires and he can kill anybody he wants. So the battle of Kurukshetra was actually fought by the will of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, as it is evident from his version, and only by his will was Yudhishthira placed on the throne of Hastinapura. He could have placed anybody else. Himself could have become an emperor, but it is not necessary. Why? It is not necessary. Why? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell? He, after the war, after winning over the war, Krishna told, you are killing all these people for my purpose. I am killing all of them. You are only just holding the weapons, but they are killed because of me. But after the war, when they won over the war, Krishna made the Yudhishthira as emperor. Instead of that, he could have made Balrama as emperor, or Krishna himself could have become the emperor. He did not become emperor. Why?
Because actually, parampara is Yudhishthira is coming one.
Who is coming?
Yudhishthira, because Panduraj is.
No, that is not the reason. See, Krishna has so many other activities. He is not only Supreme God for this earth, he is Supreme God for the entire Akhila Kota Brahmanda. Even when Kamsa was killed, Ugrasena tells Krishna, oh Krishna, now this kingdom is yours. You sit on the throne. But Krishna says, no. He says, oh uncle, that throne does not belong to me. You sit on that throne. You rule. You remember how Kamsa is killed. Remember that you rule the country in a righteous path. But otherwise, I have many other activities it tells. Similarly here, if he sits on the throne and becomes emperor, he should take care of this earth only. But whereas he has to take care of all the universes. Akhila Koti Brahmanda has to take care of. So that's the reason he makes, and also Dharmaraja, he is the righteous path. He follows the righteous path. He is no doubt, he is the Yamadharmaraja's Amsha. He is Yamadharmaraja's Amsha. Though he knows all dharma, and whatever life, human life he has to spend here, next 36 years from the date of Kurukshetra war, he rules over the country. And after his ruling is over, again next hire is only Abhimanyu's son. Abhimanyu is not there. It was only Parikshit Maharaja. Parikshit Maharaja, he rules 60 years better than Dharmaraja. He rules 60 years better than Dharmaraja. And thereafter, Vijay comes, he might be ruling for some 100 or 200 years. Thereafter, 10 generations. After Janamaya, 10 generations of Pandavas, people, king, they rule, but they become weak because it's a Kali Yuga time. It becomes weak, and other smaller kings who are spread all over the world, they occupy, and the present state has taken place. Present state has taken place. There is no king ruling over the country. Maybe in London it is queen is there, king is not there, but only for namesake. She does not have any right over this administration. Everywhere there are only, again in Saudi Arabia they have kings. In the name of kings, they don't have any elections. Whether in Dubai or any of the Saudi states, they don't have any of these things. There the kings are ruling. So, and it is the Vamsha Parapara again. The next generation they take those places. Still that election process is not there. So here, like the present state has formed. The entire earth planet is known as Bharata Desha. Not this India is Bharata Desha. The entire world is Bharata Desha. Only because it is split, the present this small part is Bharata Desha. And this is not because of the Bharata name has come because of Rama's brother Bharata. It is because of Dushyanta, Secunderabad son Bharata. That name has come. There are 4 Bharatas are there. 4 Bharatas are there. One Bharata is there. Jadabharta is there. One Dushyanta, Secunderabad son Bharata is there. And Rama's brother Bharata is there. And one more Bharata is there. I forgot this thing. Like that 4 Bharata is there, but our country's name is due to Bharata of Shakuntala and Dushyanta son. So the battle of Indra were on the throne of Hastinapura. Therefore, factually no sin whatsoever touched the Pandavas, because Krishna told, you are fighting for my purpose. So though so many people are killed, no sin is, they don't carry any sin. They don't carry any sin. It's all removed, because as told in Bhagavath Katha, Sarvadharma Padya, they all acted according to the instruction of the Krishna. So it is, they are done for the purpose of Krishna, so they are not binded to any of their karma, good or bad. When they don't carry any punya also, because carrying punya is also wrong. You should not have punya, you should not have papa. Both should not be there. If punya is there, what happens is it's like golden shackles. When we go to jail, they put iron shackles. This is a golden shackle. We go to Indraloka, Chandraloka, Brahmaloka, everything, but we fall down. We fall down. It has happened. Shantanu was, earlier he was a different king. He was known as Vibhisha, Mahabhisha. He was known as Mahabhisha. He performed, one of the Pandavas, earlier generation, Yayati has performed 100 Ashwamedha Yaga and became Indra. This Mahabhisha has performed 1000 Ashwamedha Yagas and he went to Brahmaloka. He did not become Brahma, but he can go there and be there. So when he went there, what happened? Mahabhisha, there was some meeting. There was, all devatas came to Brahma for some in the welfare of all the universes. They went there to all the planets. They went to Brahma. In that meeting, even this Mahabhishu was there. For some reason, Ganga, the daughter of one of the daughters of Brahma, she comes over there. This Mahabhishu, after performing so many yagas and going to Brahma, he did not renunciate the qualities of a human being. Seeing her, he was in love with her. And she also, for some reason, she was in love with this Mahabhishu. Chaturmukha Brahma has seen his daughter and him, both of them. He cursed both of them. Mahabhishu, though you have come to Brahmaloka, still you have human desires. So you go back to earth and enjoy for some more time. She cursed him and he is fallen on the earth to become Shantanu Maharaja. He became a Maharaja, but Shantanu. Shantanu was earlier Mahabhishu. And Ganga Devi was cursed. Even she was cursed to take a birth in, to come to earth. But at the time, because it's Brahma's own daughter, he also gave her one the relief. After giving birth to eight people, 8 children, she will come back to Brahmaloka. Who are those 8 people? Means before the Devarata, there were 7 children. They were all Ashtavasus. All the 8 children are Ashtavasus. Even they have taken birth by the curse of Vasishtha Maharshi. Because Aditi, their mother, asked the Ashtavasus, I am having desire to drink the milk of Kamadhenu, which is there with Vasishtha Maharshi. You please go and get that one. She will not ask for the Kamadhenu, but it's milk. So they try to take the milk, steal the milk. All the 8 Vasus come together. First 7 Vasus, what happens is, when they come and try to steal that one, Vasishtha Maharshi sees them and curses them. Curses them to take birth, and at the same time, since they have not yet stolen, take birth as human beings, and immediately they get relief. And 8th Vasu, what 8th Vasu does is, he milks the from Kamadhenu and he tastes it. Because that one, Vasishtha Maharshi curses the 8th Vasu to take a birth and live for a long time, suffering on the earth. So that Vasu, all these 7 Vasus were born to this Ganga Devi. Ganga Devi was coming down from Brahmaloka to earth to suffer that curse, what her father has given. At that time, these Ashtavasus, they will be weeping, they will be going weeping. She finds out what is, she inquires and finds out what has happened. They narrate all about the curse, Vasishtha curse. Then say, okay, you don't worry, you will become my children and I will give you relief. So first 7 children, she will fall in love with Shantanu in the earth. He will marry her, both of them get married, as and when children, but with the condition. Ganga Devi tells Shantanu, I will marry you, but there is one condition. Whatever I do, you should not object. You should not ask, inquire anything. So what he thinks, I am having lot of wealth, the entire kingdom is mine. Whatever she demands, I can give. I need not object. She thinks only that way. But as and when child is born, She takes that child because she has already promised to these people. He takes them, leaving the Ganga river. All the 7. 8th one, when it happens, he will, he will encourage. See, already you have killed 7th child. I did not ask, but now I can't, again 8th son being killed, I can't do that one. Because after me there will be some progeny. If you continue like this, there will be no progeny at all. I don't have any other wives. You are the only wife. Then because she has asked, no, she will tell. Oh Maharaja, that was the condition that you should not inquire. But since you have made an inquiry, I am leaving you and I am going away. Along with me, I am taking the child. Along with me, I will train them properly and give it to you back. You come here after 36 years. At that time, your son will be grown up. I will hand over and go. She takes the child. Thereafter, this he is named as Devarata by the mother Ganga, not by Santanu. He is named as Devarata. She takes him. Brihaspati gives 12 years education. Then after 6 years by Shukracharya, 6 years by Parshurama, 6 years by Vasishtha Maharshi, and again the last 6 years by Shukracharya. Like that he has. We all, after completing our PG course, we will be doing super degree also for another 3 years. Totally it comes to only about 18 years. Whereas Bhishma has scholared for 36 years. When he comes on the earth, he was 36 years of age. At that time, he sees his bravery. Shantanu sees his bravery and takes him there. Ganga also comes over there and tells, he is your son, he is Devarata. You can take him now. And he tells all our qualifications. Devarata, knowing all dharma also, he was on the side of adharma. Why I told you all this story is, though he knows all the dharma, all the Veda also is completely scholared. Original Veda is completely scholared. Before Vedavasa is divided into 4 Vedas, one Veda he knows complete Veda. But it was Krishna's intention. Like he made Pandavas to kill all the Kauravas, he made Bhishma to stay on the Paksha. He tells them, oh Bhishma, you please, when he comes for to make friendship, Sandhi, to make Sandhi between these two people, he wanted Bhishma to be there, but he did not tell that. He told Bhishma, because Dharma is there, you are the follower of Dharma, you come back this way, you come over here. Along with you, Krupacharya, Dronacharya, everybody will follow. So that there will be no battle at all. But it was originally, that was the intention of, not the intention of Krishna. He wanted a war to take place and kill all the people. He wanted to kill all the people. For that reason, he made Bhishma to say no to his desire, and he made him to stay there. So like that, Krishna only played a trick between Pandavas and Kauravas, making him to fight with each other. And killing them was also correct, because otherwise, without killing only, now you find lot of adharma is going on. In Kali Yuga, they say 75% adharma, 25% dharma, but I don't think there is any 25% dharma. Maybe 1 or 2% dharma may be there. Otherwise, there is no dharma at all. Everybody are following wrong way. So, like that it happens. If Kaurava, that Kurukshetra war had not happened, it would have been more horrible. It would have been more horrible now. After another, Kali Yuga is the total period of 4,32,000 years, out of which only just 5,300 years is gone. Kurukshetra took place only 5,300 years ago. Now it's another 4,26,700 years is left out. And at that juncture, everybody will not eating animals. At that time, each man will kill other person and eat. That will happen. That horrible it will be. So, therefore, factually, no sin whatsoever is done by the Pandavas, who were only the order carriers of the Lord. For others who declare war out of personal interest, the whole responsibility lies on them. Again, in the war, Bhishma is not killed in the war. After the war, he stays for 2 months. 2 months or more he stays. Because he will be waiting for Uttarayana. Now Dakshina is going on. So he will be waiting for Uttarayana. Ekadasi period he will be waiting. Bhishma Ekadasi will come. In Uttarayana, Bhishma Ekadasi will come. On that day he will leave this thing. In those 11 days, all these things, why Krishna also made Dharmaraja to weep now. Reason, he wanted to take all the Pandavas to Bhishma to preach about him. Because already he told, I am God, you believe in me, you surrender to me. Only few people in Dwapara Yuga have followed him. But otherwise, nobody knows that Krishna is supreme. Today, since we have all these scriptures, we know that he is God and we are worshipping him. But since he did not know, he took to him to Bhishma and told, Oh Pitamaha, I already explained about myself to this Arjuna and others. Not once, twice Bhagavad Gita was told. We have only once in the Mahabharata teaching instruction to Arjuna. But after the killing of Abhimanyu, Gatotkacha, Krishna will repeat the Bhagavad Gita in 36 chapters. That is there in the remaining part of Mahabharata, which is available in other lokas. In the first chapter of Mahabharata, clearly Vyasa Bhagavan tells it is 60 lakhs verses, out of which 15 lakhs verses are there in Indraloka, 15 lakhs in Gandharvaloka, 15 lakhs in Pitruloka and Sadhuloka, and 14 lakhs in Pitruloka and 1 lakh in Prithviloka. This is told by Vedavas Bhagavan himself. So the other Bhagavad Gita, whatever is done, it is there available in the other Mahabharata, what is going on in other universe, other part of universe. So here Bhishma, since he is alive, he took the Pandavas there. Pitamaha have made them to win over the war. Now he is emperor, but still he is weeping. It is uncontrollable. You only explain about it. At that time, Bhishma Pitamaha says, Oh Krishna, he'll do namaskara. Because doing namaskara is, I am your servant. Bhishma does namaskara, saying that he is the servant of Krishna. He says, Oh Krishna, now in the present state, I am lying on a arrow bed with lot of injuries. I lost my memory power. I don't have any strength. I don't remember anything to tell. So, and besides that one, you are like an ocean. You know, you have no beginning and ending. You are like an ocean. You yourself can tell. But Krishna tells, oh, what you told is right. I am like an ocean. Ocean water cannot be taken as it is. If you take it as salt, you can even take a drop into your on the tongue. It will be very saltish. But you are like a rainwater. You are a rainwater. Even if you hold the rainwater and drink, it will be very sweet. Whatever we are doing, using this rainwater only, we are harvesting it, destroying the rivers, lakes and everything, we are using it for edible purpose, all purpose we are using it. It is very tasty. So, if I tell, it will be very salty, this thing. They don't understand. You only tell. I am blessing you with all strength. I am blessing you all strength, and you are regaining all your memory back. Like that, he will tell the this one Vishnu Sahasranama. Vishnu Sahasranama will narrate 1008 names. That is only limited, but more names are there, which even he could not explain. And thereafter, he prays to Krishna and he leaves the world. Like that, Bhishma is also a pure devotee of Krishna. Pure devotee of Krishna. So, for us, now in Mahabharata, maybe in next month onwards, I will be starting Bhagavad Gita. We are already in Uddaga Parva. Krishna has come to as a messenger to this one and went back. They are all preparing for the battlefield. Again on the Kurukshetra, first day of the war, I will be what Krishna told. I may be starting that Bhagavad Gita, and it will continue for 2 years at least. Because that has to be told in detail. So 700 verses, few verses may be short. But anyway, that will take 1.5 to 2 years. Since everything is live on YouTube, if you can attend and participate in that one also, is good. Otherwise, at least watch the YouTube channel. Anytime you can watch. Already there are more than 680 videos. More than 680 videos you can watch anytime. For today, for now, I shall conclude here. Shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times and disperse. Before that, we shall, today evening we have Ramayana. In this Ramayana, this thing, today Indrajit will come and will make everybody unconscious. And Hanuman will go and bring the Sanjeevani plant. Everybody will become the conscious. Later Indrajit will be killed, that will be coming, try to participate in Ramayana. We have Bhagavata every Tuesday to Friday during this time, Tuesday and Wednesday Mahabharata in the evening, Ramayana on Thursdays in the evening. Please try to participate in them, or at least go through the, watch the YouTube whenever you find the time. स्वस्ति प्राव्यापयन्त्यां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिमैषाः गोवशोऽस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिया बुद्ध्यात्मते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् परस्मै नारायणति समर्पयामि श्रीमन्नारायणं सर्वं श्रीकृष्णास्तु मंगलम मंगलम मंगल नित्य मंगलम. We shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times. Everybody loudly will chant. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा हरे, लाउडली प्लीज, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, this is Mahamantra blessed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the devotee incarnation of Krishna himself, because in the Kali Yuga, in the Dwapara Yuga itself, nobody believed that Krishna is Supreme God. If today Krishna comes again, tells I am the God, nobody will believe. They take it as a fake. For that reason, about 700 years ago, he incarnated as a devotee and given us this Mahamantra with the instruction to chant this on the beads 108 times into 64 times. It might take 6 to 7 hours, but presently we don't find that much time. Chanting 100 times, 8 times, it might take 12 to 15 minutes in the earlier time when you begin. But after a week or so, it hardly takes 8 to 10 minutes. Try to give that much time for chanting one round, and thereafter, whenever you find time, you carry the chanting bead along with you, need not feel any shy. And you can chant on beat. Of course, if it is inconvenient, you are driving some vehicle or you are traveling bus, you can't use this thing. Without the beads also you can chant. You can chant without the beads also while bathing, because Krishna Paramatma is there in every living being. So when Krishna is there, while bathing, you think that you are doing the Abhisheka of Krishna, thinking that you chant Hare Krishna mantra. While doing cooking in the kitchen, thinking that you are doing prasadam to offer it to God, like that you chant Hare Krishna mantra. Whatever you are doing, you chant Hare Krishna mantra, you'll find peaceful mind, you can perform your activities very well, you'll be successful, as well as it becomes a practice for you. At the end, we'll remember him and we'll go back to Godhead. Everybody should be beneficial. It's not only me, everyone in this one. That's the reason before concluding I said Samasta Loka Signo Bhavantu. That means this is Akhila Kota Brahmanda, many crores of the scientists have accepted, trillions of universes are there. So in every day, everywhere, there are living beings. We can't see them. So everybody should be beneficial. When you say Samasta Loka Signo Bhavantu, all the living beings, all the lokas, when they are fine, we are also one of them. Krishna will take care of us. He will be more happy if you say that one. If you just demand him, give me that, give me this means, he might bless us. As a devotee, he might bless us. As a bloody, he might divorce us. But he will be more happy if you do it for the purpose of all the causes, all the living beings. So please try to chant this Mahamantra as much as possible. If not 64 rounds, whatever is possible, you try, and also glorify his Leela, pastimes, to your elders in the home, to your younger in the home, as well as to your friends. You need not discover movies and they're all temporary things. We get only temporary happiness, and at the same time we also get suffering. Both are temporary. Both suffering is temporary, happiness also is temporary. Our eternal getting salvation is only permanent. Beyond that one there is nothing. Otherwise what happens? We will be taking life after life, not human life. Based on our karma, if you do papa karmas, we will be going to some animal and bird type of life. If we do good thing, we will go to Brahmalok also. I told you earlier, Mahabhishu, he came down. He has fallen down and he has become Shantanu Maharaja. And because of Shantanu Maharaja, all these things happened. Because he was in love with Matsyagandhi Satyavati, who was named Satyavati, and so many, all those Dhritarashtra Pandu birth or Kurukshetra war, all this happened because Shantanu Maharaja only. And also Bhishma is also reason for that, because he took a promise, made a promise that he will take care of Hastinapura throne. That is a wrong thing. He should have told that I will protect Dharma along with the Simhasana, he should have told. He took care of the Simhasana throne, but not the Dharma. Like that, he is also the reason. So, Jai Sri Radha Gopinath ki, Jai Sri Jamabadha Sudharmaya ki, Jai Sri Nasing Bhagwan ki, Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Sri Panchatatva ki, Jai Sri Madhvat Granth ki, Jai Sri Hare Krishna ki, Jai Sri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.